Ladies and gentlemen, good evening for game number 4 of the World Baseball Association Finals between the California Dodgers and the Florida Marlins. Tonight's game played at Marlins Park in beautiful Miami. The roof will be closed due to a little bit of rain, and 37,120 on hand to watch this game. Tonight's cons will feature two pitchers who have really been playing and pitching well. Gerrit Cole is 2-1 so far this postseason. Plays Jacob Grom. 4 starts gone like 3-0. Cole went 19-10 during the course of the regular season. Jacob Grom went 14-9 and won the ERA title. The lineup here for the Grom and company: Schneider will be behind the plate to face Gerrit Cole, the right-handed pitcher. Tony Gwynn will get a second start in right field. Longoria making another start at third base. And a big 4-1 win for California, as a couple of errors and then the home run by McGuire in the sixth pretty much sealed the deal. Cole Hamels also got himself an RBI single. He picked up his second win of the postseason. The fifth hold for Troy Percival and the ninth save of the playoffs here for Trevor Hoffman. Without further ado, we're going to get this game underway. And we wish you a pleasant evening. I'm looking forward to a great contest where we finally see a home team win a game. We have not seen that in a while with games involving Florida. Usually the team that plays on the road tends to win. Troy Tulowitzki leading off here to face Jacob Grom. The 0-1 pitch. And Grom is going to have to pitch fairly fine here and trying to get his team to win a game. There's a weak pop-up. Brian Schneider, first out. One thing about DeGrom is that he's going to get some run support, but hasn't been able to get it throughout the course of the year. He's also had to face the other team's better pitchers too. Tony Gwynn went for 4 last game. There's a line shot down the line into the corner. That'll be for extra bases. Gwynn rounding first, heading for second. Sheffield rifles at the second. It will not be in time, and Gwynn is in there when I went out double. 2-2 to DiMaggio. Line drive on a base hit to left. Gwynn rounding third. He's going to come in and score. And DiMaggio, just like that, rips an RBI single, and it's given his team a 1-0 lead. Once again, this is where Casey Stengel was preaching contact for offense, and that's what they've done. They've got Gwynn with a double, a single for DiMaggio. Here comes Barry Bonds. It's been a little bit cold of late. 3-2. He walks though. He gets on base though. He just hasn't been able to get the big hits. McGuire with his 4th home run of the playoffs last game. Nice changeup for strike 3 to get him. 1-0 to Chase Utley. Here's a drive in left center, running, and Raines catches it. That'll end the inning. California picks up a run, an RBI single by DiMaggio. Raines, Murphy, and Sheffield. 0-2 to Tim Raines, and Gerrit Cole has had like 13 strikeouts and 12 strikeout performances. He has a beautiful slider for number 1. 0-1 to Daniel Murphy. Ground ball to first. McGuire steps on the bag, collects the upright number 2. Gary Sheffield, 2 hits last game. 3-2 to him. Struck him out on a changeup, a couple of strikeouts, and down goes Florida. Longoria, Carter, and Cole. There's a line shot by right at McGriff. He bobbles the ball. That'll be an error. And Longoria on with an error. Here's a pitch to Carter. Ground ball to first. 3-6, 6-3, double play. That ends the threat. There's 2 down. In comes Gerrit Cole at 2-2. Struck him out on a slider during the inning. Double play snuffs out the error. And then McGriff. Bottom of the second now, McGriff, Jones, and Dawson. The 1-0 to McGriff. Ground ball to first. Unassisted play by McGuire is out number 1. Chipper Jones. A 2-0. Cole fires is a fly ball to center. This is playable for DiMaggio, and there's out number 2. The 1-2 to Dawson. Struck him out on a fastball. He got him. To the top of the third now, with the top of the order with Tulowitzki, Gwynn, and DiMaggio. Tulowitzki's been a bit of a slump here. The 0-1. So ground ball to second. Murphy picks it up, fires to first, collects the out. Tony Gwynn, the 1-2. Ground ball to second. Nice play by Murphy. Plants, throws to McGriff. He gets a second out. 0-1 to DiMaggio. Ground ball to third. Nice play by Jones. 3 ground balls, 3 outs. And an uneventful top of the third inning. California still up 1-0 with Florida. They have Schneider, Bell, and Grom coming in to hit. The 0-2 to Schneider. Nice fastball inside corner. He got him. The 1-2 to Bell. Struck him out. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And the pitch to Grom, the 2-1. Ground ball right to the pitcher. He'll throw to first. He gets him. And an uneventful bottom of the third at the top of the fourth. Bonds, McGuire, and Utley. The 1-1 to Bonds. We pop up. This will be for J. Bell. Got him. Mark McGuire, the 0-2. Got him. Struck him out. Pitch to Utley, the 2-2. Struck him out. Outside corner, 96 miles an hour. What a beautiful pitch. That'll be the end of this top half of the inning. Florida having Raines, Murphy, and Sheffield come up. The 2-2 to Raines, who struck out last time up. Here's a line shot down to the corner for extra bases. Raines hustling around first, headed to second. He'll be in there with a leadoff double. Daniel Murphy, the 2-2. Struck him out on a changeup for strike 3. 3-2 to Sheffield. Fly ball that's into right field. This will be playable for Gwynn. There's a second out. Raines will hold on as Gwynn makes a strong throw. McGriff. Line drive is a base hit up the middle. Raines will come around and score. This game is tied. McGriff took a slider that went sort of low and in and just put the bat in front and slashed it up the middle for the hit. Raines comes in to score. McGriff's at first now for Chipper Jones. Ground ball to second. Nice play by Utley. Throws a first out in the inning. This game is tied at 1. Before, so Florida comes back with a run here. Longoria, Carter, and Cole. Pitch Longoria. We pop up to J. Bell. There's the first out of the inning. So DeGrom doesn't have his strikeout stuff, but he's able to get the outs anyway. 3-1 to Carter. Walks him. Gerrit Cole bunts. Here's a drive high and deep at the track, at the wall. What a catch by Raines. That ball looked like it was going to go out of the park. That'll be third out of the inning. To the bottom of the fifth for Florida, Dawson, Schneider, and Bell. On one pitch. Struck him out. What a fastball. 100 miles an hour. He had no chance on his 7th strikeout. The 2-2 to Schneider. Got him. Another 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Who's going to hit these balls anyway? The 2-2 to Bell. Line driving a base hit the other way for J. Bell. So man on with 2 outs, and here comes Jacob Grom. Nice changeup for strike 3. It gets 3 strikeouts in the inning. I think he has 10. Off the top of the 6th here. Gwynn, DiMaggio, and Bonds. The 3-2 to Gwynn. Struck him out inside corner. What a pitch. Gwynn doesn't agree with the call at all, but it is strike 3 and there's out number 1. 3-2 to DiMaggio. Ground ball is short. On his backhand. Now fires to first, gets the second out. Nice play. The 1-2 to Bonds. Ground ball to third. Jones will pick up fire to first in a 1-2-3 inning once again. This California offense has stalled once more. Raines, Murphy, and Sheffield. 9 strikeouts through 5 innings for Gerrit Cole. The pitch to Raines, who doubled last time up and scored. He tries to bunt. Misses. 3-2. He walks him. That was close. The 1-0. Ground ball. They go to second for 1. That'll be the force play. They make the smart play by getting Raines at second. Murphy now at first on a fielder's choice. The 3-2 to Sheffield. Ground ball to third. 6-4. 4-3. Double play. Inning over. Beautiful pitcher by Cole. And the Grom pitching into the 7th. How to win McGuire, Utley, and Longoria. The 3-2 to McGuire. Here's our drive. He ripped it off the top of the wall left center field. He's going to wind up a second run double. No, he's going to run for 3. The throw is not in time. And McGuire winds up with a triple. Nobody out. The 1-2 to Utley. Struck him out. A nice fastball high and in. Round number 1. Big out there. Longoria. I'm going to walk him. Set up a double play opportunity here. Then double play death for Carter. The 1-2 to Carter. There's a fly ball to center. Dawson. The throw to the plate will not be in time. And the run will score. So Gerrit Carter, the sac fly RBI. McGuire scores. I'll make it 2-1. And Gerrit Carter picks up the second sacrifice fly of the postseason. He now made a 2-1 game here with I think got Cole. The 1-2 to him. Fastball at the knees on the outside corner for strike 3. California gets a job done. They're taking a 2-1 lead here with Gerrit Cole pitching into the 7th. Here comes McGriff, Jones, and Dawson. The 1-1 to McGriff. We pop up. And the catcher Carter, he got it for the first out. The pitch to Chipper Jones. There's a drive. He rocks it, but right at DiMaggio in center field. He's under this, makes the catch, and there's out number 2. The 0-2 to Dawson. Struck him out. What a changeup. His 10th strikeout of the ball game. I think it's his 3rd start in a row. He's got 10 strikeouts or more. Tulowitzki, Gwynn, and DiMaggio. A 3-0 to Tulo. You walk him. A 1-2 to Gwynn. Weak pop up, and this will be caught by Jay Bell for the first out. Joe DiMaggio, the 1-2. Struck him out. Nice changeup for strike 3. Here's Bonds, the 2-2. Fly ball to left. This will be playable for Tim Raines. This will end the inning. Nothing crossed despite the walk by Tulowitzki. Schneider, and then Bell, then the Grom. And most likely a pincher with a Grom here. The 0-2 to Schneider. Struck him out. Slider, 100 miles an hour. 11 strikeouts this game. 0-1 to Bell. Line drive and a base hit up the middle. J Bell is on with a single and one down. This will be it for Luis Gonzalez. The Grom pitches 8 innings. And in comes Luis Gonzalez, who's playing his 4th game. It's many days. The Grom pitches 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earns, 204 walks, 8 strikeouts. Here's a drive. He rips it for extra bases. Extra base hit for Gonzalez. J Bell went up at 3rd. Gonzalez went up at 2nd with a pinch hit double. And got a pinch hit some lifetimes and pinch hit double here. In comes Tim Raines. He's going to face Gerrit Cole here. 1-0. Ground ball to 2nd. He holds the runner at 3rd and will throw to 1st. What a big out. Out number 2, and in comes Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 3 so far. First ball hitting for Murphy. Here's a drive. He rips it the other way, but right at Bonds to end the inning. He ends the inning. And some beautiful pitching here on a part of Cole. In comes Darren O'Day, who's in 4 games has seen 3 appearances. Here comes McGuire, then Utley, and then Longoria. The 0-2 to McGuire. Ground ball to short. J Bell will fire to 1st. He got him. Utley's 0 for 3 today, the 1-2. Ground ball to 2nd, right to the pitcher. O'Day will fire to 1st, pick up the out. O'Day in his first appearance picked up the 3rd inning, struck out a man, picked up a hold. In game 2, pitched 2 innings, struck out 4, walked 2. Now O'Day facing Longoria here, the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. 96 miles an hour. He got the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the ninth, we're at the top of the ninth to the bottom of the ninth, and in comes Trevor Hoffman, and Sheffield, McGriff, and Jones. And Gerrit Cole was masterful again. If we look at the box score for Gerrit Cole, he was just masterful with strikeouts. 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. And he's just been phenomenal here. Any defensive replacements that I see? Jeff Kent come on in on defense. You have Aaron Judge coming and play right field here. Keith Hernandez coming in as a defensive replace for Mark McGuire. And he's just done they just played good baseball. I mean, they picked up enough runs to win. They haven't played great baseball manager, but they've done just enough to win. And 5 hits here, a double by Raines, a double by Gonzalez, but they weren't able to score anybody. And they've kept the bats on Sheffield, McGriff, and Jones. Is it McGriff, Jones, and Dawson? Regardless, it is Sheffield, McGriff, and Jones. Here is Trevor Hoffman to face Gary Sheffield. Here's a drive. He rips it to center field. back at the track near the wall, but and is caught by DiMaggio as it makes a solid catch for the out. Here comes Fred McGriff. Well, 1 for 3, has driven on a run, 18 RBIs and 73 at bats so far. The 0-1 to McGriff. Here's a drive to center at the end of the bat, though. And DiMaggio comes in, collects out number 2. Chipper Jones struggling here, 0 for 3 today. The 1-1 pitch to him. There's a drive to center, another fly ball to DiMaggio. He has it. It's over. California prevails 2-1. And once again, the road team wins on the road. Gerrit Cole picks up the win. He's 3-1. Jacob the Grom picks up his first loss of the postseason. He's 3-1. And Trevor Hoffman nails down his 10th save of the postseason. And obviously his second save of the series. And this looks good with Ian Kennedy scheduled to pitch here. Look, a tough loss there for Jacob deGrom, no doubt about it. Steve Carlton looking to pitch in Game 5 and hoping to sort of save Florida here from going down into the series. Let's take a look here. 2 runs, that's the thing about California. They didn't hit very well. It just 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. But it was more than enough because they got an sacrifice RBI from Gary Carter and an RBI single for Joe DiMaggio to propel the team to a win. And it just did just enough to go out there and just do the job. I mean, it's not necessarily great baseball playing, mind you. Not even close. But again, it's all about trying to be a right thing and doing the right things at all times here. Murphy. And look at Tim Raines and look at everybody. And yeah, Florida confronted with some really good pitching, and their offense has been pretty much neutralized, whether you like to see it or not. And California's done the job pitching wise. Look, I mean, that's all you could pretty much say here. I mean, like Sale pitched well, deGrom pitched well in the 2 losses. Look, Sale, 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts, a loss. deGrom, 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. He gets the loss. So they need to be able to generate some offense. And if you're not going to do that, if you're just going to take a look at Gary Carter, 0 for 1, RBI, collect a walk, and sacrifice flies on a run. That's all he needs to do. Well, guess what? That's all he needs to do. 0 for 3 for Longoria. A walk and strikeout. Chase Utley. Two Ks. Mark McGuire, 1 for 4 with a triple. Scores a run, picks up a couple of Ks, and does the job. I mean, got a lot of positive pickups here. DiMaggio, 1 for 4. He drove in a run. He struck out. We've got Quinn playing Barry Bonds. 0 for 3 with a walk. And that's pretty much it. You have to be able to hit. Brian Schneider did not hit. Went 0 for 3. Struck out 3 times. Jay Bell goes 2 for 3, however. Dawson 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Chipper Jones 0 for 4. Freddie McGriff 1 for 4 with an RBI. Daniel Murphy did the job. Sheffield went 0 for 4, and he struck out. So this is part and parcel of what's going to happen if you're not going to play well. So time of the ball game, though, 3 hours and 11 minutes, 37,120 fans to watch California tie the series. We have yet to see a team that's gone on the road at home win a game. And probably the most weirdest thing I've ever seen, for sure. But we'll take a look at what's going to happen in Game 5 at some point. And this is a pivotal game here. The last game of the year in Miami, regardless of what happens. The only thing the series does so far is it's going to guarantee us a Game 6 at Dodger Stadium. So we will see champion crowned, most likely in California. I'll take a look at that. We'll see what happens. But a very good, well-pitched game today. And just a fine performance to sort of tie the series and give California now a chance to sort of take the lead in the series. I'm not really sure when we're going to get a chance to do game number 5. I'm actually hoping we can actually do it sort of either a Friday night or Thursday night. Get a Thursday night Game 5 and maybe a Game 6 on Friday, or and then a Game 7 on the weekend. We'll figure that out as the week progresses. Just make sure that I need to put the game on live on YouTube and file the game reports and stuff like that. Well, just another game, and a really good game, though. I wish everybody a pleasant evening. On behalf of the WBA Television Network, this is John Pepper Georgiou, wishing you a pleasant evening. So long, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your evening, and take care, everybody. See you on Thursday. Bye, everybody.